Welcome back, guys. Kibla Ahmed out here. Special Easter podcast. Got Gilman from HK. We've got Yakub Bej on our first guest appearance on our podcast. Guys, massive thank you to all you subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. And you guys keep subscribing. So to fellow subscribers and to new subscribers, guys, thank you so much. Today's topic's going to be a bit random. We're going to talk about all sorts of madness. We could even talk about Treacle Willis, one of our friends that is suffering going to the toilet. Sorry, I know it's off subject, but I think it'd be quite a useful information. Do you think so?
Definitely.
But we've got one won't say no names, Ahmed Rashid, and see what happens from there. But, guys, we've got so much for you guys this Easter weekend. It's been a busy week. You know, Gilman's been down here from Hong Kong. We've got to catch some movies. Loads of stuff happening in the movie world as well. Comic book wise, I'm still waiting for John Wick issue 3, so that hasn't come through. Really good story. They're giving us more backstory on it. What else is what? Gilman, you got the list, bro?
Got a list.
Yeah.
Comic book wise, I read Punisher War Machine issue 5. I'm gonna give you guys a review on that.
When are you gonna do that?
I'll do that when I get back to Hong Kong.
Okay, cool.
Man, I'm a bit emotional. It's my last podcast with you guys sitting side by
Yeah.
side for at least 3 months anyway.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Should we start with the first thing?
Go on, man.
Miss Marvel. So there's a lot of hype going on about Miss Marvel, and apparently because it's based in the 80s or something.
1990s.
1990s. So it's gonna have Nick Fury in it. Phil Coulson is gonna be in it. Ronin, because you know they're getting in the
As in,
you know, from Guardians of the Galaxy, Ronin.
Yeah.
And what's his name, man?
Can't remember his
Wait,
name. My son.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's his name? Dejmon Han something. He played Kodoff in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, can you try and pronounce that for us, bro?
what the name?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna bother. I'm gonna get called a racist.
No, that's basic. Well, his name is Digimon Hanu-san.
No, come again. Try.
I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm just gonna
I
say
think
the black dude from
Hanzo.
Gladiators.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's
Just
true.
like-
Anyway,
Yeah.
they're gonna be in Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel.
The Kree Army. That's it.
The
Kree
Kree
Kree Army
yeah.
and all that stuff involved. They're gonna be in Miss Marvel. So that's gonna be quite interesting.
Jakob, you watched the movie today.
Wrinkle in the Baddies. It was
What's it called? Wrinkle in Time.
The Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah.
It was a good film.
No, man, don't lie, man. Just tell the truth.
I didn't like it. I didn't
Yeah,
like it at all.
be truthful, man. Don't lie, man.
But
We
I like
don't do
the
this.
concept about frequency. That's my game. I've been reading into that for the past 15 years. But this film, I don't know what they did. Something also Jim Carrey spoke about, that universe is within you. And if you really want to study the universe, you have to really meditate and focus.
Yeah.
And you could take yourself there without the need of going into a shuttle or shooting up.
Yeah.
But this film kind of just messed up everything because it was initially designed for kids, but it's not a kids movie.
It's not a kids movie.
When you say
It's
it's
not a
designed for kids, what was the rating of the movie? PG.
It's just where they advertise it, where they marketed. It's like a family film for the kids. I took my kids with me. But when we sat there, they all lost interest. My little one was running around in roly-polies. I had to hold her tight. Other one just kept saying, "Oh, Daddy, can we go now?" So they couldn't engage. And all the other films we've seen in cinema in the past year, they sat there and watched many times. This is
not a kids' film, because when I read the synopsis of this movie, it already sounded so complicated that for an adult, yes, we could sit down and watch it for 2 hours. I don't know about enjoying it or not. If it doesn't make sense to us, we're not going to take it in. But for kids, bro, as soon as I saw that trailer, I was like, this movie looks great. But there ain't no kids going to love this movie.
I haven't even heard of it, man. I haven't even
Wrinkle
seen
in Time, man. It's an interesting one.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Come off screen. I need to double check by recording again.
It was like I said, I like the whole thing about frequency, and if you get the frequency right, you can resonate with the universe, and in a sense, travel. But you're not traveling anyway. It's just
it's in the mind.
Yeah.
Mind and space. Space and mind.
Yeah, but initially I thought it's about space-time continuum and the fabric of time, but it's not, because in the film, he loses 4 years.
Any spoilers?
Oh shit.
Sorry guys, spoilers.
Yeah,
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
Ignore
Spoiler
me.
reviews.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Well, it could be worse. You could be here about Ahmed Rashid. So
Oh,
yeah.
indeed. Wow. Hopefully he doesn't watch this stuff anyway, so
He doesn't.
it's
Yeah.
alright. So
Yeah.
my man's got a
Potentiate
treacle
that.
problem.
Lawsuit on a case.
So anyway, sorry we went off subject, but Miss Marvel, very interested. That's gonna be Marvel's new movie that comes out next year. It's full on, bro. There's so much
gonna
happening in
be
the Marvel
Marvel's
universe.
first
Why is it called Miss Marvel?
female.
But she's a character, like
Yeah.
one of the main.
Is that
characters in
Marvel's
Avengers.
first female solo movie?
I think so. Yes, that's right.
It is, right?
Yes, you're right. Yeah,
It is.
that's
Alright.
Yeah, so
So
it's,
they're gonna make a big thing out of
it's
it.
going to be a massive.
Charlize Theron or no?
No, it's Brie Leeson.
Never
Larson.
heard. Oh, is it? Who's that?
She's a blondie.
Blue eyes, blonde.
I don't know. She did that. She's done. a few
America,
movies.
fix up.
She's done
man.
some both, but she won an Oscar last year
Oh shit.
for the movie The Room or something.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she's a good actress.
Yeah.
She was in
She
another
could've played
comedy
well.
that I saw called Free Fire, which I love, which is
Yeah.
one of my favourite films from last year. Which
British.
was,
It's gonna be great to
Nice,
get.
like, yeah.
I think anyway. Look, just getting the Kree Army involved, and then old school Nick Fury, like in the 80s, Phil Coulson, getting them back into the getting Phil Coulson back into the
MCU.
MCU is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
in that.
I feel like he was forgotten and they just left him. to
Yeah,
the
I
ages
do
of
feel
shit.
like since he's alive, they've never mentioned him again.
They should have.
They should have brought him back in the MCU, and you never.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There's so much to keep involved. But anyway, this is where it goes. So what was the next thing,
I
bro?
think I was quite interested.
Yeah.
That film should be moist.
Yeah.
Next thing was what's his name? Tom Hardy to play Al Capone.
Oh my god.
See, now he's a wicked actor, wicked method actor, and all that stuff. He's gonna fucking kill it. The old Untouchable movies Robert De Niro played, it was a brilliant film anyway. I don't know why
Yeah.
they're making a new
So
one.
I think because it wasn't really based, the Untouchables wasn't based on Al Capone.
It wasn't.
It was based on the cops that were chasing him.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I was seeing,
So
this
it was really a small part Al Capone, Robert De Niro played in that. I think a story on Al Capone is going to be interesting, and I mean Tom Hardy's a great actor as it is.
I think
Do you know
he's
what?
better than
What?
Tom Hardy. Hopefully, sorry to cut you. Hopefully he, and I think he will. He'll put on a little bit of the weight.
Little
get
bit
the
of
hair.
weight.
Yeah.
Like, because Al Capone was a bit of a chunky butty. No?
Little bit chunky. It was us three put together.
Was he that big?
Yeah, he's big. big
What
dude.
about this?
No, man, he wasn't that big.
Yeah, man. Teletubby games.
Well, you better watch your mouth. Some Al Capone followers are still
Listen,
around, man.
right. I've seen pictures,
Mm.
and it looks like a guy who loves his cheeseburgers.
Bro,
That's the only thing I can say.
I'm checking. He ain't that big. I remember he's a chubby dude, but he ain't that big.
Listen, man,
Check
you
it
must
out,
have
man.
some pictures, man. Let's Google him.
He was a good guy. He liked his food. He liked to sit down.
Yeah, look, bro, he ain't that fat. I mean, he's big, but he ain't that big.
He's bloated.
Yeah, he's bloated games, but
He
damn.
does
man.
look like Don Corleone, doesn't he?
But he's a don, bro. Look at this.
See, so Tom Hardy's gonna have to put
Capone.
a lot of weight on to.
No, I think Tom Hardy will kill it, and his acting, he'll get it on point.
Yeah.
Not like I know.
He'll
Al
study
Capone,
him. He'll study
But
him.
he will do it right.
Like he
man.
did with Bronson.
Yeah.
He'll study him.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't done. When was it? He hasn't done like a life biography for somebody, right? Just yet. So
Has he? No, he hasn't.
he's
no.
just done.
But any
Bronson.
film he does, he's kind of. You know what though? He's kind of like a quiet actor though.
Yeah, you don't.
You know what I mean, he doesn't. His
His face says it. His eyes say it.
Yeah, he's very quiet. When he done what's the brothers, man? The East London brothers, Cray brothers,
The craze.
Cray twins. He done that fucking wicked.
Yeah.
That was a brilliant
It
film.
was, but do you know? Can I just put my 2 pence in?
Yeah.
For me, it's more about imagine the film Churchill.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp played it. How would you feel?
I don't know.
I'll be like, nah, innit, because he's a British
I'll
dude,
squash my cigarette.
an American guy's playing it. In this case, a legendary American mafia played by a British dude. So I think it should have been someone authentic from America playing the role. That's
Problem
only-
is, bro. Yeah, you know the reason why he steals those roles
No.
is because there's no Americans can do it better than him.
Yeah, he's so good. It
What do you
doesn't
think
matter.
that Christian Bale took over Batman?
Yeah.
It's because
Well,
there's nobody else, anybody American
I
who's
thought
tried.
just the madness.
no,
No,
and
bro.
plus, an actor's job is to play anyone. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really
The
matter.
chameleons, isn't it?
You know what I mean?
Mm.
So, and they done it. Robert De Niro done a great freaking role for Untouchables. He was an authentic American,
Yeah.
Italian gangster.
Actor.
Well, he's not a gangster, but he's an actor. But, you know, Tom Hardy's just wicked, man. He's like one of the best
And he
actors
does-
out there, man. He's
And he
so
does
good.
accents perfectly, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like how when he based his Bane accent in Batman, he did it on an old Mexican fighter.
Is it? Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Who
Okay.
used to speak like that. So maybe he was a
Like
brute, but he
Nacho.
spoke like a smart dude.
One of the mask guys.
Yeah. He based it on one of those, bro.
The Nacho Libres.
He
Yeah,
was a gold mask guy, wasn't
bro,
he?
he was on it, bro. Ramses.
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 Boy, he
the
was
greatest,
heads like
bro.
Bane, innit?
Ramses, bro.
Ramsey is
Alright,
the best.
What's the next thing, bro?
Yeah, Tom Hardy's gonna kill it though. I think that's gonna
he
be
will
a
do.
great film.
He will do.
And you know what though, these gangster films can, like, you know, there was an era between when Scarface and Untouchables and
Yeah.
Goodfellas and all these films come out.
That was a time.
Those
wasn't
were
it?
just the time for gangster films.
70s.
What's his name?
80s,
Brian
early
De Palma. Was
90s.
it Brian De
Brian
Palma?
De Palma, yeah.
Making wicked films.
He did. Carlito's Way is my favourite still.
Carlito's
But I
Way.
think that era's
brilliant.
done now, boys.
Well, no, the era's done,
The
but
era's
bringing
done.
out like an Al Capone movie just brings back that theme. You know what I mean?
It'd be interesting to see where they take it.
Cool. The next thing was our Krypton review. We watched episode 1.
All right, cool. So, guys, I don't know if you've not heard of this yet, bro.
No idea.
So it's basically based on 200 years before Kal-El was born, which is
Oh,
Superman.
shit.
Yeah, very interesting. David S. Goyer, who wrote the stories for The Dark Knight, Rises. He did a lot of the DC stuff. Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, Suicide Squad. The guy's played a big part in the DC universe, I've got to say. So he's written a story about Krypton about 200 years ago. We got to watch the first episode this week. My thoughts are, because it's the first episode, the only part that got me really excited was that, they played the soundtrack from John Williams' score, which is absolutely, that's going to get anybody moist. When you hear that old 1979 Superman score, bro. The kid just comes out.
Yeah.
But this is based on Kal-El's family 200 years in the past. It's a backstory of somebody else travelling from the future to that past to say, look, man, you need to do something.
Something's gonna happen.
Something's
Because they
gonna
already
happen.
said, basically, it's like Terminator. Someone's going back in time to kill Kal-El before he was even born.
Exactly.
We know that they've already done spoilers. We know it's Brainiac, right? Is it Brainiac?
Yeah.
It's Brainiac.
It looks like it.
Yeah. But yeah, it was okay. Shall I tell you what I hated about it first thing, and what I don't like it? But they speak like geezers. Alright, mate. Alright, they're proper like this is Superman's ancestors, and they're like, alright, geese. Alright, mate.
Bazza
I'm
from
like-
East London.
I'm like, wow.
They've got a lot of
okay.
English actors in there, but I think the problem was they didn't stick to a certain tone. Like when you watch Man of Steel, they had a certain tone.
Exactly.
It wasn't English. It wasn't Americanish. It had this mid-tone.
Yeah, it's
Remember?
like yeah, it's almost like, I don't know, the people in Asgard, how the way they speak. There's a different thing. There's a vibe.
They could have done that.
Yeah, well, look, Man of Steel, the movie did have something like that.
A structure, yeah.
This they talking like geezers, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on,
200
man.
years ago, I think a lot of the Londoners East End spoke that way.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this is
Yeah,
Krypton,
Krypton.
man. This is a different planet.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is based on different
hello.
planets.
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah.
just like,
I see what you mean now,
yeah.
but,
I did not like that at all.
I'm gonna see where they go with it. I'm gonna give it a chance. It's probably, I don't know. There's a lot of, there's a mix. I've got a mixed emotion. I think because of my connection of what I like about it, but in general, the language does throw it off a bit. I thought they would have went for something a bit more strict, like a strict English. Like if you could do that in Asgard and if you could do that in the original Man of Steel, why didn't you continue that? Because you're bringing elements from the movie into that.
That's what they wanted to do, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a good way to look at it. Why didn't they continue it?
they should have done that. It would have been easy.
Is it different production, direction?
I don't know.
Well,
but
no, it's a
regardless-
cheaper budget,
regardless,
though,
even-
isn't it?
but regardless of what way you take, you're talking about an alien race 200 years back, right? And they're calling each other mate and this and that. I just don't think it's in the vocabulary of aliens to be calling each other mate.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
Mate's
true.
like an English. I want to say slang, but it's an English verb. Like it's not in the dictionary, is it? The word mate. It is.
You lose,
Oh
huh?
shit! I lose. Anyway, I don't think aliens should be saying the word mate to each other, especially
Cool.
Superman's ancestors. So that's my thing.
That was Krypton. Yes, that was Krypton. But we'll do a proper in-depth review tomorrow, guys. We've got loads more videos coming out. We've got a batch to do tomorrow.
Alright, cool. On to the comic book world. They're bringing back the Fantastic Four.
Yes.
So Marvel, obviously, when they were still trying to get their characters back, they killed off everyone, right?
Yeah.
Whoever Fox had, they killed them off.
They killed him off.
They killed off
Yeah.
Wolverine and
Yeah,
then they brought him
that's
back.
right.
They tried to kill off X-Men and they brought him back. Now
Yeah.
they killed off. Did they kill off Fantastic Four?
I don't think they killed them off.
They
They
just
did
killed the
finish.
comics.
Yeah, they killed the
do
comics,
that,
yeah.
And now they're bringing them back.
Yeah.
Ever since the deal.
So I
has
think
been
ever
made.
since the deal that Disney take over 20th Century Fox,
Yeah.
and because they won those characters back, they've started to bring them back into the comic book world. So, you know what? I'm going to do another video on this subject because, in a way, I feel like it's a bit fuckeries because Disney were like, just kill him.
So it's
Yeah.
Disney made that.
No, bro, Disney was like,
Disney,
because
Marvel,
20th
whoever,
Century
yeah.
Fox owed, they had Wolverine, X-Men, Fantastic Four. This is more of a business deal, yeah? So you own those characters, yeah? But we still own the rights in the comic book world. as
And the
Disney.
video game world. all
And
that
the
stuff.
video game
All
world,
the
yeah.
games, you know that game I play, Future Fight, Fantastic Four are not in it.
Yeah.
So basically, Marvel were just boycotting them. Is that the right word? Yeah,
Yeah,
blackballing
boycott,
them. Saying
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. I think X-Men was making money still.
Yeah.
So they're like, cool, we'll keep X-Men in there. But Fantastic Four was flopping, right? And Fox are refusing to give it back to Marvel. So Marvel were just saying, you know what? We're not even going to promote Fantastic Four in comics anymore.
Yeah.
In video games.
Bro, shut down.
Everything.
Yeah.
Right, and to try and get them back. Well, yeah, just to basically blackball them, man.
What happened, man? They did end up winning. They're tycoons, bro. They know how to get back what do you call it? An important part of the Marvel universe back into together again, and in the comic book world as well. The problem is now the comic book world now, we're so oversaturated with so much at the moment now, because when characters like John Wick has his own comic book, every movie that has come out now has its own comic book coming out now. So it's not going to have the same buzz that it had 20, 30 years ago. You know, when I look through my comic book collection and you look at a Superman comic, you look at an X-Men comic, and now suddenly, you know, what was it, 2 years ago they released the Back to the Future comics?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've got all of them now, and I'm thinking, holy shit, I've read half of them, but the first 5 comic books, they are really good stories, and then it turns to shit.
Oh,
That's the problem.
Yeah. As a collector, I still collect them because I've got that fandom to it.
Yeah.
But then when you read the stories and you're like, there's a reason why I'm losing.
Keep just trying to push out.
There must be a reason why I'm not losing. Like,
Yeah.
what am I losing for, man?
But there's that thing they keep. What it is this content, right? They just keep trying to keep pushing the content to keep the stories or the characters relevant. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Marvel universe, right? There's so many, and DC universe. There's so many stories, man. It's like, how do you follow, man? Like when I go to the comic book shop and I realize I missed the issue, I'm like, fuck, man. I feel like I've. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you got to constantly keep.
No,
going.
you got to keep on top of it. But the thing
like,
is, you got to stick to one story.
And that's another thing as well. And one character, almost like
Yeah,
one character.
you
like I'm a
can't-
Punisher fan, so every Punisher comic I see, I buy it. But if I try to get onto another one, like I don't know, Batman or something, I'm like, fuck, I gotta make sure I follow this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't. It's too much, and the next thing you lose, no money.
Yeah, but and even with like new characters, like Marvel, you know, the new Hulk was the Chinese
Hulk?
guy. Yeah,
The
it was
new
the guy
Hulk,
called
right? He was a
Amadeus
Chinese
Choi.
guy.
He was like absolutely smart and thing, but I don't know if that worked out because Bruce
Don't get me
Banner's
wrong,
back.
bro. Yeah, Bruce Banner's
Bruce
back.
Banner's back, and they say
Because
his Hulk is
they started
stronger.
all from issue 1s again.
What, Bruce Banner?
That's what I'm saying. I think in the next month, they've got a new batch of new Marvel
so
characters.
the Hulk's now Chinese?
No, he
Well,
was
he
for
used
the
to.
last
He was,
couple of
bro.
years.
He was a couple of years.
I don't understand.
Basically, what happened was, I'm gonna put the race card down. Yeah, there's, you know, the Marvel and just superheroes in general is just whitewashed. Yeah,
Diversity.
yeah. Diversity. Yeah, they needed to drop it in there. Bro,
And you want
because
Bengali?
People are like, excuse me,
Yeah,
excuse
there's
me.
a
There's a couple of Asian guys. Miss
Marvel,
Marvel's Pakistani.
the new Miss Marvel,
You're joking?
Yeah,
Camila Khan or
Camilla
something.
Khan is on there.
Fucking heck.
Yeah, so, bro, they need it because it helps sales in other parts of the world.
That's what it is.
But in general, like,
Back to
we
Black.
needed it as well a little bit.
Yeah, going back
Because
to
it'd be
Black
like, you
Panther,
know,
man.
if I go back to like, Black Panther plays a big part, yeah? People have, in the past couple of months, racist this, racist that, blah, blah, blah.
I agree a bit. It was very, when I mention it, it's all kind of whitewashed. Everyone's white or blue-eyed or handsome
Yeah.
and blonde.
But
And
this is the
there's not
first time
much of colour, so it still makes, that makes sense.
it's relevant, bro. We needed that because even as an Asian dude, it was refreshing to see that. You know what I mean? Because we've all grown up
Absolutely.
watching.
See, I'm a victim of that. I've been conditioned to think of Hulk as a white dude who
Yeah.
turns green.
But
So when he said Chinese, it
Yeah.
didn't sit well with me. But now
Exactly.
you mentioned the whole diversity,
It
it makes
needed.
sense.
it makes
So
sense.
I'm
However,
a victim of the whitewashing, so please
Yeah.
forgive me. So
we're
Forgive me,
victims
forgive
or
me.
whatever, right? But however, I'm a fan of Hulk. I'm a Hulk
Yeah.
fan. Bruce Banner's my Hulk.
Yeah.
If they changed someone else I'm not much of a fan of, I probably would have accepted it as
Yeah.
a bit more. But because I'm a fan of Hulk, I wasn't feeling this new Hulk. And the reason why I wasn't feeling, not just because he was a Chinese dude, to be honest with you, if you read some of the comments, I read some, he's a bit like flashy. He's got nice hair, he smiles a lot, and every time he wins a fight, he does like some sort of poses and shit. I'm like, that's not the Hulk I like.
No.
I like the angry Hulk.
No, but they
So-
went a bit dumbish, bro. They wanted more kids to pick it up.
Yeah.
And the diversity part plays a big part. Remember, at the end of the day now,
Oh my
comic
God, yeah,
comic
you're
com-
right.
comic books, like when they were before, yeah, they were a bit more for hope for people to read, to see something different.
No,
When now it
money is-
doesn't. Now it's money.
China's
Forget
a
about-
massive
It's
area
another
to
industry. Of course,
conquer,
to
isn't
conquer,
it?
yeah. But I'm still used to, like, don't get me wrong, bro. Not race card or anything. I'm used to the heroes that we got now. What I grew up with as well.
Mhm.
Because I don't see it as, I'm not looking at it as a colour.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's something I would go through or somebody would go through.
Yeah, but okay, but one of your favorite characters is, say, Superman, right?
Mm.
Say if one day they decided a black Superman.
They do have that.
Okay, yeah, they
What?
do. Shaq
Who's
played
it?
that.
Yeah.
innit?
No,
Okay, wait.
Shaq, not Shaq.
I'm so confused. As a
I
black
can't remember his
Superman.
name. He's in Prime 2. He's on a different universe. He's a
Okay.
black Superman.
Alright, no, I don't know. Alright, but okay, say if it was Indian Superman.
Bro, let's see it. As long as you give me good content with it. Why
Depends
not?
how
You
it
know about
goes.
the Indian Spider-Man?
Which Indian
There's
Spider-Man?
an Indian Spider-Man, bro.
I thought that was just jokes.
No, man, Marvel comic books, bro.
I see.
What this character where he's like some old Hindu ghost god that inserted himself into this little boy.
Inserted himself.
Not like
Sounds
that, bro.
kinda
That sounds
wrong, but,
butters, bro. But like spiritual, out of body experience games, bro.
Okay.
Got into him, gave him the powers of a spider, pow pow. But yeah, interesting one. But it is one I think I need to do more on comic books diversity and how I grew up when I see it.
Mm.
I think that'd be interesting. I think it's,
I think it, it definitely has been whitewashed and whatnot. But ultimately, yeah, you're right. It
I'm
should
happy.
be about the character. It should be about hope.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what it turns into now.
Yeah.
But there is still, like I do think, some of the heroes we grew up with, they change it on the big screen. There will be a bit of hesitation at first.
Of course.
But it just depends on the
It's like
content.
how what they did to Lawrence Fishburne's character, Jimmy. Not Jimmy.
Lawrence Fishburne.
In Superman and Steel, bro. What's his name?
Perry
White.
White, yeah.
The boss.
Perry White, bro.
Yeah.
Governor.
But they're not main characters though. They're
Yeah,
like
that's
side
true.
characters.
Side characters game.
You know what I'm saying? Same with like no, War Machine was always a black dude anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But I don't know. I think they got the diversity. The thing is, yeah, in the comics they do have a little bit of diversity between white and black.
Yeah.
Right. They had T'Challa from freaking the 60s or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, but they've never had Asian, Chinese, Indian, Arab,
Yeah, yeah.
Brazil. I don't know.
It's only that also came later on in the like mid 80s, 90s.
Let's
going
see.
on further.
Let's see. But anyway,
But yeah.
the main thing was Fantastic Four are back.
Bang, bang.
So that should be awesome. That
That'd
should
be
be
interesting.
awesome. Yeah.
What's on the next?
Never liked the films.
What the films were,
basically.
but very
Yeah,
sick.
it's sick.
They didn't have the right direction, bro.
By the way,
didn't
the
give
writers
fans.
of that is a guy called Dan Slott. He done the Amazing Spider-Man,
That should be
and
good.
the artist was Sarah Pachilli, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man.
Interesting.
So
I think the artwork would be great on that one.
should be good. Should be good. Alright, the
Okay.
next one was the new Knight Rider reboot. John Cena
No.
and Kevin Hart.
What?
And it was. And I read something about it's gonna be like a cross between Ride Along and something else. I don't know.
Wait, it's a
But would-
film.
Yeah, I think it's a film.
I would
John
say
Cena and
leave
Kevin
it
Hart.
alone.
I think for a film I can accept because this is gonna be jokes. I love John Cena.
No, bro, not Knight Rider, bro.
Knight Rider.
You know why?
Just bring back David, man.
And why is
Nah,
it two
D-
people?
D-
Why is it two people?
I'll tell
shooting
you why.
one person?
David-
They had to do a tag team, innit?
David's come
And it
and
was
gone,
so-
man. He needs to just relax, go
Nah,
to
man.
Germany,
Nah,
just
man,
keep
he's
singing.
alright, bro. Let him.
Right, John Cena, ton of guy, always liked him. Think he's handsome, built, whatever. But then Kevin Hart's jokes with his hand gestures and that, it still makes me laugh.
You know, John Cena's playing Duke Nukem as well. Duke Nukem?
Duke Nukem. Oh,
No
but
way.
yeah. Wait, they done Doom.
Yeah.
No, they did do Doom. What? That was what?
Rock,
Yeah.
basic.
They haven't done
Basically.
Duke Newman. They haven't made that
No,
film.
that's going to do that, yeah.
No, like I said, I've got a mad crush on John Cena.
But
And he
he's
seems
losing.
like a nice guy too, like, you know.
But those wrestlers, if you think about it, they are actors in a way
Of course.
because they have to act in the ring and stuff,
Mm.
and they're like stuntmen because they
Yeah.
have to throw themselves all over the
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
It's actually, you know what? Yeah, you know, even though wrestling is choreographed and scripted, the amount of shit they have to put their bodies through.
Yeah.
But they have, what do you call it? Monday Night War every Mondays, right? Every Monday you have to jump through a table. Can
Yeah.
you imagine doing that,
I
bro?
know.
I like that, bro.
And then throughout the week you gotta work out and shit, travel to another place. So anyway, they're actors. I think you'll be okay. But I mean, when you're in a movie, bro, like the acting's gotta be a bit on
No, he's a
point.
good actor. He's done a few films.
I saw him in Daddy's Home,
Yeah.
Part 2.
It-
Well,
that's-
but I mean, like The Rock is obviously the
Yeah.
most successful
Yeah.
wrestling actor that has been out there. But I don't know, man. Knight Rider should be. I guess it'll be jokes. Maybe it
Yeah.
might not be.
It's
the
more
Knight-
of a comedy based thing,
And
let's see
like
what
what they
car they
did with
pick.
Baywatch. So
Yeah.
I am gonna write this one off.
No, kid.
I'll watch it, bro. I'll watch
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
You know what? I hope they use the right car because
right
generally
off.
they just make like a new age
Right
Knight
off.
Rider car. Like just use
So
the
right
old one.
off.
Get Mr. Feeney's
I
voice.
reckon it's going to
Remember
be a
Mr.
parody,
Feeney, yeah?
so it'll be funny. If they try
Penis
to...
bump. No, I'm joking. So
If it's a parody film, which I think it's going to be,
it's gonna be a parody, bro.
it's going to be jokes.
It's gonna be a write off.
Yeah, so...
What's the next one, bro?
The next thing was Karate Kid. What did you
Yes.
have
Oh
after
no.
that?
So basically, it was the. So they got the new show coming out on YouTube Red. I can't wait for that.
What's
So that's
YouTube
gonna be quite good.
YouTube channel.
I don't know if you've seen the trailer, bro. Cobra Kai, bro.
Mm.
So basically, the theory of Daniel-san
Mhm.
was the actual enemy in the
Mhm.
Karate Kid movies.
They
What do
kind
you
of
think?
looks like they're portraying that in this one now.
What do you think, bro? He was the enemy, wasn't he? When you look at it, he was the one who provoked them, bro. He could have left it alone, but he provoked it still. I'll tell you one scene. You know that part in like when he goes to the party, he's dressed in that shower curtain game. Went to the toilet, take a piss, but what's his name was busting a nut on something in a magazine in the toilet. Then he put the hose pipe on there.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
water.
yeah.
He instigated that.
He did.
He should have left it. Same thing with the radio part at the beginning, you know, when they're on the beach. What was it? He takes the radio away, punch him in his bolic or something.
Mm.
He started it, bro. Because he was...
So,
The other guy was in the right,
Russo.
kind of... he was just defending himself.
Initially, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was defending himself. But then he provoked the guys to make it even worse. I suppose the more you watch it, the more you see that. And there was a guy on YouTube who commented on our video. He was like, Daniel-san is the bad guy in this. And I was like, I didn't think about it until we watched it today.
I won't say the bad guy. He was always insecure because he was
I think that's
a
the main
child,
thing.
yeah, without a father.
I think
right?
because...
And that's when Miyagi-san takes him under his
Mhm.
wing.
Yeah.
But
Elbow
do
me
you,
in the
do you know,
face.
but
Sorry.
hold on, bro. Do you know why people do this? Which is quite cool. Because it gives me a different aspect of a movie that I watched 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Now when you watch it, you're like, oh, Daniel-san's a bad guy. They need to do that with all other movies coming out, bro. Because it gives
Yeah.
us a different view of Point now. Because
Brilliant.
when we watch it, we're stuck on his character. Because we're really told his story. But we're not told the story of the other kid's story. Which is going to be interesting,
True.
man.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm looking forward to this
And
show,
in this
man.
new, like I said, in this new one, from the trailers they've showed us, they're kind of emphasizing on Daniel LaRusso being a bad guy and this
Yeah.
guy being a good guy, sort of
Yeah.
thing. Because
Because these karate people have discipline, but Naruto never did.
Mm.
He was a bit of a rebel. And when Miyagi-san took him under the wings, he showed him it's all about discipline. And karate is discipline. So I saw that.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. When we first watched it, we focused on Naruto's character more than anything.
That's
And
right,
we see him as a victim.
Yeah.
But actually, he was a spoiled brat without pups running around.
Yeah, and he was like a little. They showed it today when we were watching it. He was a bit like he weren't like really that insecure. He'll go up to the girl and he'll be like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah.
Like confident, full of
Give me a
confidence.
hug,
and
dog.
shit.
Give me a
That's
hug.
what
why
I'm saying.
Miyagi-san showed him some discipline.
Yeah, man. But he,
Up,
was
down.
still,
Box
he was
off.
still, he actually
Box
was
on.
a bit of a cocky
No,
kid.
no, no, no. Oh shit, is that
Yeah.
racist?
Could you imagine in the film if he didn't provoke the
Pat
The dude,
him.
It's
it
so
was-
hard now, man. Be called racist easily.
what is he?
No,
is
yeah.
is
You
he,
just gotta be careful.
Yeah, what do you mean? Who?
No, we're
who
just
is?
open-minded dudes, bro.
Impersonating,
Just gotta be
yeah.
open-minded. What's the next thing on the
Alright,
list, bro?
next thing. What we got?
It is a late one, guys, so I'm feeling a bit loose right now, man.
Yeah, it's midnight, man.
It's
I'm
midnight,
tired
This
of
is
yeah.
my favourite. I'm waiting. I've been waiting for yonks for this one.
Bill and Ted 3.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Is
This
that
is-
poster? Was that poster legit?
So it's legit. They're looking to do a number 3. They had a video out recently with a magazine. So Alex Winter, who looks like Ahmed
He
Rashid,
does look like short arm.
Excellent.
and Keanu Reeves are looking to. They're talking about scripts. They've been talking about scripts for the
For
past
years.
years now. But seeing them sit in the same room. See if you can pull up that picture I put on my Facebook of them two.
Let me get that. Do you know what's interesting? Yeah, I'll pause you, Joe. Do you know what's interesting about that though?
Yeah.
We've seen Keanu Reeves in so many different movies in the last couple of years, and
Yeah.
he's had that very still face
Yeah.
acting, right? It suits him in the movies that he's
Yeah,
portraying for. To get him back into that role of dude and
Whoa.
loose and whoa and
Now
shit,
he
it's
is
gonna
that
be
guy
interesting.
because he's done a few adverts about web paging. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I've
saw
seen it.
in
He's
Vice.
like, whoa.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it could be some practice.
But if you're told to act in a particular way, he'll act it.
I think he's a good actor, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people abuse him, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why they.
And I
abuse
don't
him.
know why, but I think Keanu Reeves
This one, yeah.
is a great actor.
Oh man,
at him. Yeah,
I
man, the
can't
bet,
wait.
Look at him. They look old school games, man.
Old school games.
Excellent.
Check
Yeah.
this out. I don't know if that's
So,
right, but hopefully you see it.
Bill, what? How did they pronounce
Bill
it?
Esquire.
Yeah. Ted, Theodore, Logan.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see them in their
Young
journey
Ahmed.
together. My,
Not young Ahmed, short Ahmed or
Short
something. Yeah, why does Ahmed look like everyone for?
PP problems.
he keeps his hand up when he pisses. No, I'm joking. This is deep and indirective cussing him. Bill and Ted, I don't know when that's going to come out. But it was good to see them in an interview together. They're looking to progress the story more, and it'll be interesting to see where they take it. So,
No.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
It'd be
Take it
good.
easy, but I'll take it easy.
but yeah, let's go on. To
I
the
think
next
that's gonna be
one.
awesome. And you know what? Before that comes out, I'm gonna have to watch Excellent Adventure and Bogus
Bogus
Journey
Journey.
before anything.
It's
So
a
But
yes,
must, I
definitely,
reckon.
it's a must.
100%. But
Yes, on to the
next one. We keep talking about it every freaking week. The Avengers hype. I just booked my goddamn ticket, man. They just released it in Hong Kong, so I finally booked my ticket. April 26th for me. Did I say that?
What about us?
Yeah,
May?
we're 26.
So I'm
as well.
watching it a
At the same
day.
time.
Are you guys 26 or 27?
Oh, it's
26. You're 25th.
I'm on the 25th.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm watching it a day earlier than everyone. Oh my God,
I've got a
can't
midnight
wait.
showing.
Can't wait. Thinking of taking a day off work, even though I booked it after work, but I'm thinking I should just stay at home and prepare myself. But yeah, man, the
Do
hype.
some waddle and
Trust
go.
me. The hype. You know what? I watched that trailer, the first trailer. Remember we watched Ready Player One this week?
Yeah.
We'll do a spoiler review on that tomorrow. But remember they played that trailer on the IMAX. Bro, the music and that, oh my God, that film. I feel sorry for any movie that comes out on that weekend, honestly. And I feel sorry for any
That's why
competitors.
Rampage is gonna lose, bro.
Epic's
Rampage is gonna
lose.
have like the top spot for a week,
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
maybe a week.
Oh,
yeah.
wait. Avengers is taking top spot no matter what film is out.
No,
on
that's
that-
what I'm saying.
or
But
is-
that comes out 2 weeks earlier, yeah. And I think Rampage is gonna be like a good movie, be good something to lead us up to
yeah,
Avengers.
watchable, yeah.
Yeah, but Avengers, it's scary that I
Yeah.
keep coming back to this, bro. It's gonna be, bro. If it's already made the sales without it being on the screen, and it's already more than what Black Panther made in the past couple of months,
Holy sugar, really?
The pre-sale
Pre-sales.
sales. It's like a what was the percentage, man? Shit was like 200% above Black Panther already. 200%.
And Black
bro.
Panther made a lot of money, bro.
It's mad.
Damn.
And that trailer, oh my God, man.
It was emotional.
25
it was really
days,
good.
25 days, goddammit.
God
So
damn.
this is what I'm saying, man. This is how my life is programmed right now. I go back to Hong Kong, and I got something to look forward to. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that will keep me going for a couple weeks, and then I need to take a trip.
So
to
guys, I'm gonna
Shanghai
do
or
something special for you guys, and it's gonna be quite interesting. I'm gonna do, starting from tomorrow, a video every day of one Avenger till the movie comes out. So that's gonna be 27 Avengers, and then I'm gonna put it all together.
One Avenger,
on the
what, a
floor.
sketch?
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
So it's gonna be black and white, maybe some of them color, maybe some of them digital, but you guys will get to see the videos on the channel. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Yaku, I don't know your thoughts, bro, when you saw that trailer, bro.
You've seen Avengers trailer,
I
right?
saw it on my phone.
Yeah.
And
You've seen the movies? You've seen all the movies, right?
Yeah,
You're not,
yeah.
What do you think from a perspective of someone who's not fucking biased? Because we're just
Yeah.
moist.
Yeah, we're just moist.
What do you think?
it looks epic, like Apocalypse. It looks messed up.
I know,
but
Apocalypse is
good.
hard, bro.
If that makes, do you know what I mean? It seems like
Yeah.
everyone just dies, and then what's his name?
Thanos, yeah.
Just there. Who plays him, by the way? I never looked into it.
Josh Brolin,
Oh yeah.
guy
that's
from
the one.
Goonies, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's in the new Deadpool movie.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah.
Ah, Deadpool. I'm looking forward to that.
yeah,
Looks
that
fun.
looks wicked. Yeah, that looks fun.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, the
Definitely
Avengers
good.
hype, man. 25 days and counting. I cannot wait.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. But yeah, let's get the Avengers hype, man. What was the next one?
Yeah. God damn. Avengers hype every week, man. Man, awesome. Fist of the North Star prequel. You showed me that trailer. Oh my God.
Ooh.
So, oh my God.
So they're gonna do a prequel of the movie that we saw.
But is it gonna be manga?
Is it a movie? Wait, is it a movie?
Yeah.
Definitely the movie, not the TV show.
I hope so. It looks like.
As in manga, old school.
Yeah,
manga.
manga.
Japanese
Yeah.
blood gold.
But it's not
No.
going to be that 80s animation.
Wasn't that
Yeah,
one?
It's not
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be 80s animation. It's like a 3D animation.
Ah, basic.
Is it 3D? No,
No,
it
it's
looks
still
like
artwork,
It's
but
still
they made
artwork.
it 3D.
Yeah, it's new. What? What's
Yeah,
3D?
bro, because
Okay.
it's like 3-dimensional artwork.
Okay, I know. It's like the new age anime.
So
It's
they
like-
do
yeah.
all of that shit then.
They'll do that, man.
No, bro, I think they're gonna dumb it down.
Willis.
They will have to.
Pop Willis.
It was raw.
Yeah, no, bro. Fist of the North Star, when we first saw it, I was amazed.
They need to do Akira #2, man, or prequel to that.
Nah, no.
Leave it,
well,
leave it.
I don't know. But Fist of the North Star, for me, was my personal favourite anime.
Hmm.
Personal. If I ever want to see an anime on the big screen done properly, because they fucked up the other time,
Mm.
I want it to be Fist of
You
the
trying
North
to
Star.
tickle me?
Yeah, it's so basic, man. But
Have you seen that movie, bro?
Which one?
The actual live action movie of
Fist
Fist
of
of
the
North Star.
North Star. They did one.
There's a guy. The actor's name's Gary Daniels.
Oh, you remember his name?
Yeah, bro. Because I was moist, innit?
Yeah,
I remember I
remember.
borrowed it from the library,
was
bro.
Americans.
I came home, DVD, put it on. I was like, what the fuck is this
Lords.
shit?
I
It
didn't
had
know they
Christopher
did
Lambert
one.
in it.
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember.
who played
I
Raiden in
remember
Mortal
that,
Kombat, and he was the Highlander. The
And I remember when he done his moves, he was rather than punching, he just touched him. Now, what
he
the
did this,
fuck?
bro. And then the guy goes, "What are you doing, man? You trying to tickle me?" And his head blew up. His head didn't even blow up. I swear,
No,
just little blood came out of his
shitty
nose and
film,
he
yeah.
hit the floor.
You know, now with CGI, they could pull it off.
They could do a wicked Fist of the North Star movie.
Yeah, with
but
CGI
anyway, with
now.
this prequel, it'll be interesting to see because remember how the third one, the original movie started. You just had Kenshido, King Rao, and his brother Jaggy.
Yeah.
And they were already martial artists. So hopefully
Yeah.
this will show.
Him learning.
Yeah, him learning and how this whole Fist of the North Star.
Hotko Shinken.
Yeah, Hoto Shinken myth came from, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's right.
You know what's wicked about Japan? If you ever go to Japan, bro, every poster you see is Fist of the North Star. Hoto
Really?
Shinken. Yeah, it's all over the place. For all these gambling places, arcade places.
He's
You
like a big.
He's huge. It's surprising. You would think to
Why
see.
is that?
I don't know whoever's new now or whatever, but it's Kenshido all over the place. It's wicked. I love it, bro. In Japan,
Oh,
you
that's
get
nice.
proper moist. So I'm looking forward to this, and obviously it's gonna have new age sort of animation. Hopefully they don't fuck it up too much and kind of keep to the same sort of.
I hope they
blood
keep
and
to
guts.
the same blood and guts but I think it'd be more heartfelt, more story.
Well, yeah, what I used to love about the old animations was like when someone would explode, the background colors will be changing, and it was you know what I mean, and they'll explode and shit.
You remember the
Yeah.
game that we used to play with the
Oh,
pads?
that game, yeah, freaking
Oh,
hell.
sick, man. I you know what? That's one thing I'm gonna get one day.
Fist
Is
of the
have
North
that in
Star.
my
the
house.
arcade machine.
Yes, I need that.
That was wicked.
I need that. I
That
need
was
that.
wicked.
All right,
Fist
man.
of the North
That's
Star.
gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, and I used to love the music too. I listen to that now.
Best soundtrack, bro.
Purple Eyes? No, Purple
Yeah,
Purple Eyes.
Oh no, man.
I don't know, but I listen to the soundtrack now.
I think that manga era is done and gone. It could never come back again.
No, bro. It's
no,
quite
they're
big,
still
bro. Man,
killing it
Dragon
now.
Ball Z,
Dragon Ball Z just came
Naruto,
out with a new season.
Bleach. There's so many, bro. But there is a new trend for it, but it's not as violent as what we grew up with.
Yeah, that
Because
one
when
I'm
we grew
referring
up with,
to.
we had Akira, Fist of the North Star, Wicked City, like Budosu Games.
Because I'm
and also
sure
that's
they
what
were
did-
banned in the UK.
They were banned. Yeah.
So
Remember,
for them
and when
to-
they did come on TV, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning.
It was.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Who didn't
But
watch
now I do think because manga's not gonna die because it's huge in the in the East.
Yeah.
Right in Hong Kong, I speak to a lot of people and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I prefer Japanese anime than I do
it? Exactly.
the Marvel, the US animations and
Yeah.
whatnot." But what I do think is the next market for those is movies, bro.
Yeah.
They got to do a wicked Dragon Ball Z movie, bro. They could do like 6 Dragon Ball Z movies, just following the story, just do
Exactly.
it fucking properly,
Exactly.
and they will be wicked, bro.
Exactly.
Fist of the North Star. They tried with what's the one they brought out recently, man? Scarlett Johansson,
Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. Everyone said,
I
"Oh
like
shit,"
that.
and it was
I know, I
whitewashed.
liked it.
Bro,
I kind of liked it. I liked it too. I liked it too. Yeah. But people in the East, it was whitewashed. And you know what? They didn't have to pick her. They could have picked an Asian.
They could have
chick.
picked somebody else,
They
but I
should've
think
just done
because they
that.
wanted to hit more of a bigger market with it, they put her there.
Yeah, because a lot of people in the West might not know about Japanese anime, so they probably
Exactly.
put her.
Yeah.
I get that. But
Good movie, guys. Check it out.
Dragon Ball, yeah, I liked it. Dragon Ball, they got to do it right. Fist of the North Star, they got to do it right. But
No, cool.
I think that's a market, bro. Like, I'm not saying that it will challenge the comic book market right now, but it will be a good market to kind of get involved
Interested
with
in.
this.
Yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? That's what I think anyway.
Definitely.
What's the next?
But yeah,
thing?
sorry,
The
man,
last
I'm
thing
starting to
we got
lose.
on our list is Ready Player One. Man,
Ain't
we
seen
could do
it
a
yet.
spoiler. We could do a spoiler review tomorrow.
We're gonna
but
do a spoiler
we could
review
do-
tomorrow, but all I'm gonna say now is that it's a word that actually came straight out of Ahmed Rashid's mouth. Sorry, guys. Ahmed Rashid is one of our best friends.
We need to get him on the podcast.
We did want to get him on one of the podcasts, but I maybe have to invite him next time around. But the reason why we oddly take the piss out of him is because he's a great target.
He is.
Yeah.
Cool.
AK-11 is it.
Yeah,
Cool,
we're still
blood.
waiting to find it, but he's one of our best friends. But he's going through some issues, which we're kind of finding funny. It's quite deep. I shouldn't even say that. But I don't know. He's here with us in spirit to have the jokes. But anyway, he said it with his own words
Who's that?
that he hasn't come out of the cinema and smiled like that in ages. I've got to say, Steven Spielberg directed a beautiful visual masterpiece. The book by Ernest Cline is absolutely amazing, and the way Steven Spielberg, I could imagine Steven Spielberg opening up this book, reading it, and thinking, "Holy shit,
Yeah.
I need to make this movie." Ernest Cline is a geek like us. Is
He's stuck in the 80s, right?
bro, he's amazing, bro. But like the book, the book is completely different to the movie.
Oh, is
Similar
it?
things are the same. The concept's there, bro. Like Steven Spielberg brought the concept of that book in there. Steven Spielberg just opens it up to the whole world, bro. So everybody can enjoy the movie. I mean, for me personally, as soon as I saw the DeLorean, take my money.
I was sitting next
Take
to
my
Ahmed
money.
and Ash, and I was just, and Atia, sorry, and I was just constantly like, he's in it. Oh my god, like every scene, there's something
There's
that
one-
you
there's
just,
one- there's
you
one-
can relate to.
Thing that I keep saying, and it came when they bought it out.
Spoiler review tomorrow. We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
when it came on the screen, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe
They thought of that
I
as well.
can't believe they thought of that. Like I almost cried, bro.
You need to watch it in 4D.
It's amazing.
Watch it.
But yeah,
What
I've
did we
got to
see
say this
today?
was a tribute to pop culture. That's
we
what it
saw
was.
we saw something like it was 150 Easter eggs.
In the
Bloody
movie.
hell, it's probably more.
There's more.
But yeah, pop culture 80s, 90s,
Yeah,
even
tribute. It's a tribute,
even now
nostalgia.
with the video games and all that
Yeah.
stuff, like really smart. Like don't get me wrong, I don't think this will compete with the Marvel Universe thing that's happening now because that's just a takeover at the moment. However, this is a good competitor to come in. When you look at if you're looking at the movies as competing each other, that's a brilliant competitor because you're basically using that universe that Marvel's created. So you're using that concept of a universe and just putting it all into one fucking film. And that's what this was, man. It was a giant freaking universe, man.
Hopefully we didn't spoil anything. Yeah.
Did we? Did we? No, we
No,
didn't
we
spoil
just got
nothing.
moist.
Yeah, you've seen the trailer. You know there's a universe full of shit.
But no, that was like a non-spoiler.
I just see a
review.
guy putting his shit on and getting blown away with
Alright.
gaming.
It's awesome.
It's
It is
awesome.
such a. When I go back to Hong Kong, I'm gonna catch it again. We watched it in
Yeah,
IMAX,
we'll watch it
and that
again
was
together.
awesome. I think the IMAX experience as well because you know the IMAX screen is so big. It's kind of like you're putting on. You're going
The
into the
goggles as
world as well.
Yeah, you want to do IMAX this week? Go watch
No,
it.
go watch it 4DX. 4DX will be wicked.
All I'm
That
saying
opening scene.
is that opening scene.
Should we go tomorrow?
I can't.
Yeah.
It's Easter Sunday, man.
Monday?
But I can't, man. I got
No.
meet up with a bunch of people before I go back to Hong Kong, man.
We do it Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday's a no-no. Wednesday, definitely.
Wednesday. All right, Wednesday it is. All right, guys. That's us covering our topics. Thanks for Jakob joining us today and getting involved. And G-Man, Hong Kong.
Guys,
So we're going to be going back to the split screen games
next week.
But it's been nice having Gilman around and getting these reviews done and doing the podcast in person as well. I suppose we get to put more input Ahmad Rashid into this.
We need to get him on a podcast.
Basically, should we tell him the story?
I don't want to. I might get sued.
Actually, the truth. This is for another time. Actually, when the guy is actually here sitting with us,
he can
we
elaborate.
could do it. He can elaborate. But no, guys, massive thank you. You guys have been following for ages now. This is our 18th podcast. We've got so much more coming out. We've got so much more videos coming out as well. But you guys have been supporting the channel really big. Make sure you catch all the Avengers sketches, one every day, guys. I'll have it on my Instagram page as well. Our links will be in the description box. And guys, I've got some actually more good news, but I can't say anything just yet. So I'm going to wait till it happens. Well, not it happens. It arrives. And then go from there. But we'll catch you guys up soon. One love. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.